Married at First Sight Season 16, which took place in Nashville, Tennessee, brought together 5 couples who were radically different, but where are they all after the show's end? Throughout Married at First Sight Season 16, there was an interesting thread of tension between several of the couples who were struggling, while one of the couples had clearly found common ground quickly. With the point of the experiment being to see if the couples can create a relationship after being matched up because of the way they present themselves to the MAFS experts, things can go a bit haywire easily. While some of the couples of Married at First Sight Season 16 felt mismatched from the start, others were hopeful they'd be able to build a genuine connection throughout their time on the show. Throughout the season, the experts' involvement in navigating the pair's issues seemed like it was helpful, and the couples did their best to work through their issues rather than giving up. While one pair ended the season early and left their marriage, the other couples did their best to take the experiment seriously, even when they weren't happy together. Where are the couples after the show? Dominique and McKinley left MAFS early. Dominique and Mac from MAFS Season 16 in wedding outfits. Although Married at First Sight Season 16 seemed like the right thing for Dominique Kloss and McKinley Gilbert at the start of the season, their connection never came to fruition, and the pair quickly realized they didn't feel a spark. With a journey that was rocky from the beginning, Dominique came into the experiment at just 25 years old and struggled with the severity of marriage, while McKinley, who was nearly 10 years her senior at 34, had a hard time leaving his comfort zone. The couple had a tense relationship that flared up quickly with disagreements, pushing them apart. Dominique and McKinley decided that their relationship wasn't going to work early on, and chose to leave the series during the middle of Married at First Sight Season 16 rather than waiting until decision day. After the show, both felt relieved that they weren't trying to force a relationship anymore. While McKinley has hinted at having regrets about joining the experiment, Dominique has been open about enjoying her time on the show despite not clicking with her MAFS spouse. In the time since, Dominique has been attached to fellow MAFS Season 16 alum Clint Webb, though their fling was brief. Jasmine and Eris divorced. A competitive cheerleading coach, Jasmine Seacrest was excited to get to know her Married at First Sight groom Eris Williams. A 39-year-old software engineer instructor, Eris and Jasmine seemed to have a lot in common, but his 32-year-old MAFS bride didn't turn out to be the woman of his dreams. The couple quickly understood that things weren't going to work out in their marriage, especially after Eris shared that he didn't feel any physical or emotional attraction to Jasmine. Sharing his comments with his MAFS bride, Eris quickly became an MAFS villain to viewers who felt protective over sweet Jasmine. Although both seemed dedicated to trying to make things work early on in the season, Eris' disinterest mixed with Jasmine's hurt feelings didn't make for a smooth connection. The couple chose to divorce on decision day, going their separate ways and working to improve themselves on their own. MAFS viewers have praised Jasmine for the way she handled Eris' poor behavior and were thrilled to see that she recently announced her engagement to a new love. Eris, who's been quieter on social media after the show and his branding as an MAFS villain, has been highly focused on his career. The standout couple of Married at First Sight Season 16, Nicole Lilienthal and Christopher Thielk, were connected quickly after being married on the show. Nicole, a 32-year-old marketing advisor, was ready to settle down and find someone she could share her life with. She was hopeful that Christopher, a 36-year-old business coach, would be a great match for her, and he was hoping the same. Nicole and Chris both came into Married at First Sight ready for love and committed to making their marriage work. Nicole's blunt personality and Chris' calm exterior complemented each other well, keeping them fresh.